Hi, are you ready for me?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
But yeah, I wanted to talk to you about my documentary. We never really went into depth about the
My
commercial.
experiences?
Yeah, we didn't ever really talk about it.
My life as a victim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's having a life that you're victimized. I was victimized for many years. And I wasn't the only one.
Grammy, I'm talking about the commercial sexual exploitation. Like, I don't mean child molestation.
Well, I didn't know that. It's commercial? No,
Yes.
this one's not commercial.
I'm not talking about child molestation.
You're not? Okay.
No. I'm talking
It's all the
about.
same. It's all the same. It's not, it can't
No.
be any different.
Yes, it is.
Nobody paid money, but it was like being held as a slave. And when you talk about being paid, we all paid the price. We all did.
My inspiration to do this stems from like way back in my childhood. Personally, like just feeling like there was no hope for me to do anything. I was in and out of shelters from the time I was like 7 till 17. If we don't become involved, it's not going to stop. It's really sad because you would think that you could just throw away a perpetrator into prison and that would be it and the problem would be solved, but that's really not where the problem begins. The problem begins in everybody's childhood, everybody's home. I guess throughout my life I've just been watching people just overcome a lot of emotional trauma. These children are so valuable. If you were to meet a survivor and hear their dreams and their goals, and it's like some of these people are just really beautiful.
Abortion led to destruction. I was so very young, didn't know who I was. Self-esteem was so low. Yeah, didn't know where to turn. I felt misunderstood. A fatherless daughter trying to make it in the hood. Everything was not all good. Yeah. He had to go Caprice, I wanted to know who he was. So I spent time trying to find him. But he found me, said he wasn't a pimp. Yeah. But we can get some money real quick. All I had to do was rob a few tricks. But the lies he told would slowly unfold. Yeah. And my heart would break. Yes, I sold my soul, my mind, and my body. Yeah.
Make it higher, like taller.
Okay. This will show your whole body though.
Jordans, yep. That's when I was working at Access too. When I had the little when I was 16.
Oh, that was
And
Miss
now I'm a
Attitude.
diva.
That's Miss Attitude.
Now I'm a diva singer.
Yes, you are a singer. And then as you got older, what was it? Going to school was a problem for you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You just didn't. I don't know. You had an anger problem.
I had a very angry. I was very
fighting
mad.
a lot at school.
It had a lot to do with childhood stuff that I was suppressing.
I also remember trying to figure out what's wrong with you during that time, and you were nothing.
I was very nonchalant.
I'm like, how am I gonna help you? You don't have to. I don't need your help.
I think that's why I had to get into prostitution and that lifestyle, so it could humble me, to make me care. Because while I was in the lifestyle, of course, I built walls that nobody could break. But afterwards, in the dream and the incidents like that, it really brought my emotions up, and it really helped me realize why I felt the way I felt and why I was doing the things that I was doing.
Well, life is full of surprise and disappointment, so you have to roll with them and get knocked down and get back up.
Get back up. Dust your shoulders off.
Okay.
Wonderful. Are you guys helping people and telling people to come eat and get goodies? See? See? Okay. ¿O te lo vas a poner ahorita? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. People, you gotta, can you give back the line for the people that, would you like a condom? Okay. How you doing? It's very good, cranberry. You hungry? You want a gift bag? Okay. You want to come over here? Would you like a condom? No, I'm
The biggest misconception, in my opinion, is that it's a choice. Many people close to me or that I know still believe that it's a choice. So I'll repeat, it's not a choice for anyone that's a child.
And I use the word choose because I have yet, out of the 440 youths I've worked with, have never once told me they were forced ever, ever.
I am here today to voice my opinion in aspects of this so-called human trafficking. People go off of what everyone says. They don't actually want to hear the truth from the people in the situation that are actually working. I grew up in foster care from age 2 to 18. I had a rough life as far as being singled out in almost every family I was placed in. How I got involved in working is when I needed extra money to provide for my child and maintain my everyday bills. Everything was piling up, so I took it upon myself to find a way to get a steady income. Foster care has affected my life in many ways. I'm always scared that anyone around me will abuse me or molest me. Foster kids need more support as to giving them a sense of meaning, giving them a sense that there are people who actually want to help them and take care of them.
The word victim, what that means to me, it implies helplessness. It implies a permanent lack of agency. And it's really difficult to think of yourself in those terms. I think that the problem inherent in the news media in particular is that it tends to not just generalize, but skate over things by necessity.
She was punished, snatched from the safety of her neighborhood and sold for sex. Sex trafficking, powerless children sexually exploited.
Child sex victim.
She was raped, kidnapped, and had a gun put to her head. No sex, no food. Jessica was arrested and sent to juvenile hall 3 days.
It's really difficult to explain what sex trafficking is. It's been used as a buzzword that for so long that just really skates over everything. Everybody knows that, prostitution is linked to human trafficking in a lot of ways in our society.
Prostitution and human trafficking should not be collided. Human trafficking is like when you've seen SVU. They bring over those big lockers with 30 Asian girls in it from China. There's buckets for them to use the bathroom. They're brought here to be sold to people for $50,000, $20,000. That is human trafficking. These girls posting on Craigslist and Backpage, that's them getting their money. That's called prostitution. It's a big difference.
Human trafficking, it spurs a lot of emotion. And again, it ties back to something that is foreign, something that's not happening here.
Yeah, if they have writing they want to use directly from, that's fine. It's really open. We just wanted to have them write about something, just an aspect that they particularly want to share.
¿Quieres yo le explico? No, mejor tú explica porque ya estoy cruzando el...
Human trafficking doesn't have any border. I mean, they do here and they do everywhere. My name is Alma Tucker, and I'm the president of Red Binacional de Corazones in Tijuana and International Network of Hearts in San Diego. We opened the first shelter in Baja California and the first one out of Mexico City.
Como un día sin el sol, como una noche sin estrellas. Así quiero dejar mi pasado atrás. Así quiero sanar el cuchillo con el cuchillo profundo, sacando los gusanos que me comen el alma. A mis 8 años fui abusada por mi papá, maestro y un amigo de mi papá. Yo tenía miedo de denunciar a mi papá porque tenía miedo de destruir a mi familia.
We have cases then the mom was involved, for example, and she has to face them and the mother in their face said, you liar, I never did that. And it's like their whole world in that moment fall apart. One time I remember one of them told me, Alma, they don't even know us. And they care for me. And my own family don't care, but these people care for me. They feel the love, and yes, we told them, it's a lot of people out there, then they really care for you guys.
Para llegar aquí estuve en un lugar donde la gente me trató muy mal, donde me humillaron, donde todas mis ilusiones estaban muertas, donde no quería vivir. Era toda una niña cuando me explotaron, que por amenazas nunca me atreví a denunciar.
Bueno, pues de hecho lo que me pasó a mí, y yo estaba como, pues sufría de maltrato. Siempre pues me quedaba callada, no le decía a nadie pues.
Miren, la vida es difícil de enfrentar tantas cosas que pasan, pero siempre va a haber un momento para cambiar.
Este mensaje que les quiero decir es que no se queden callados, que rompan esas cadenas.
La trata sí existe, yo la viví.
Si alguien te está tocando los lugares que no deben, denuncia, no calles, recuerda. Lo tuyo es tuyo y de nadie más.
Hay que enfrentar todos aquellos problemas para poder decir basta ya.
I am creating a documentary on behalf of survivors to educate the general public on the urgent need of support for these youth. I also hope to bring awareness to youth on the many different ways that we all can positively influence our global community.